Welcome back in, everyone. This is episode 22 of the 1950s Survival, going from $0 to $10 million. And hey, we got a long ways there. Not getting there very fast because it's been a very long time since I've actually played on this file. I've been focusing more on live streams. Now I'm finally back on this. It's actually been 1 month since I have been on this file. Got a lot of adjustments I got to do to this field here because it's way too close to that sawmill I just drive past. But let's get these two tractors out on the last field, and then I'm going to get something else because we got to get something else to pick up the grass there. And I did say I was going to get something special. Let's see what that is, or something new. And here we go. This is what I'm gonna be going with right here. We're gonna get some new tractors. I'm gonna be working on efficiency in the 1950s here. So by efficiency, let's just get more workers out there and get the job done faster. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and buy 2 of these, and probably could get more if I keep logging away, but I got enough money for 2, I think. Let's go ahead and look. Yes, I barely did have enough money for 2. Oh, wow, that was close. $420 left right there. $419, I guess. Must have dropped in a second. But now 2 of them here. We're gonna go ahead and get our forage wagons out there on 1 and 2 fields over there. I think it's CP4 and CP5. Yeah, this is 5, 4's over here. And then of course I'll get some more forage wagons in a little bit because this is going to be done real fast. It's not going to be very efficient if I can't put those other 2 tractors to work, but I need some money to get more forage wagons, to get more work done, and all kinds of stuff. We'll see what happens though. I am really worried this was a bad idea because that money is dropping and dropping fast with 3 workers out there now. I'm going to put a 4th one. I do believe I got some logs down on the ground out there that's kind of weird links. I'm probably going to load those up real fast, get those sold, because man, we are about out of money. These right here are the logs I was talking about. That should give us a little bit of money, maybe $1,000, $2,000. I have no idea. Let's just get them loaded up and see what happens. Maybe I'm not going to be very efficient because getting there down under $200, I think these workers are about to stop. This is going to give us a little bit of money, but I don't think it's going to give me enough money to do anything else as far as get more equipment to keep all 4 of those tractors running. So it might take me a second. That might have been a dumb idea, but $978, that's ours, taking us up to $1,164 and dropping. To save me some time and to get me some money a little bit faster, I'm going to go ahead and cut these logs down to 9-meter lengths instead of 6. That's going to fill up the trailer faster because that trailer is designed to do front and back with 6 meters. So 9 meters just means less I can put on the trailer, but they should still be at the same sell price. We tested that earlier in this series. Kind of interesting there. Well, not exactly the same sell price, but the same value worth of some sort. I don't know. We tested it earlier, sold off 6-meter logs, a whole tree. They made the same amount of money as 9-meter logs did for a whole tree. That's what I'm talking about. As I'm going away here, I'm watching that money pretty closely. Just got under $1,000 now, and I keep having a blocked object worker thing keep appearing. That's one of the tractors. They keep running into the sawmill. That sawmill is really close to one of the fields, and I got to keep jumping over there and fixing that, unfortunately. But eventually that'll be all done with. I'm gonna make that field a different size. I don't think I'm gonna do all 3 fields now. We'll see what happens. You know what? This is driving me so crazy right here, coming over here fixing this thing every single time. So let's go ahead and get it up on the other field down here where I know it's not going to run into anything. I did go ahead and take that other worker off a while back because they kept getting blocked by each other. Now it keeps getting blocked by that building. I may take care of that field myself. I'm not sure. Now to get that one working good, I'm going to have to get these tractors moved up out of the way because I feel like that's going to be a blocked object issue right there. Love to have some money so I can go ahead and get another forage wagon or 2 in here, but I guess I didn't plan that out good enough. I just add a note in there, buy 2 more tractors, and like I said, it's been a month since I played. Ooh, should have got some more money. Another reason I really wanted to go to 9-meter long links is because this trailer just keeps getting really heavy or full. So full that it's too heavy for this truck to pull. So this should help counter that issue and get me going a little bit faster to the sell point. A little funky looking here, sticking out the backside, not even. I don't know, that's why I say funky looking, because I like it to be perfectly even, but I don't gotta have it perfectly even this time. Got a lot of empty space on the back there as well. This is a 12-meter trailer, if y'all forgot. I know I probably did. Also, I know this is going a lot faster, or moving a lot faster as far as 52 miles per hour. Haven't seen that in a while with the full trailer load. Let's see what we get off this load of logs right there, and that's going to give us $30,878. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, that is amazing. I think I might stick with 9-meter length logs because I'm really liking the look of that. I believe that's about the same as what I'm going to make for a full trailer, 6 meters possibly. I can't exactly remember. Well, you know what? I think the 6-meter ones were a little bit over that, somewhere in the 30s, but still, that's pretty good. I'm not sure exactly how much a forage wagon is. I'm pretty sure I can get 2 of them in here. I think I'm going to get 2 more in here. Let's go ahead and get these mowers put away first. And I don't want to block those plows because those plows are coming out next. So let's put it somewhere else. Looky here. Apparently this is in the 1950s. Huge pickup width, 20 meters. Let's go with it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Can't get that one. We're going to go here. $4,700, I guess, is what it's going to cost. Let's see if there's any extra cost to it. I'm sure I can add other stuff to it, but I really don't want to mess with it. Let's just buy 2 of these right here. I'm going to put a worker on one of them, and I'm going to take over the other one. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, there they are right there. Oh, I thought I had the shop delivery over here. I was like, oh my gosh, where in the world did those go? No, they're right here. So we're down to $21,000, almost 22. The reason I got 2 of them is because I'm going to have a worker do one of them, and I'm going to come through and pick up the spots that got missed right through here. That way they don't have to avoid this building, because that was kind of an issue. Now I believe I could put a worker on right here, and they should miss the building. Let's see what happens. I believe me and this other worker here is about to finish up this field over here. Got about 8722, not about, that's exactly what it is. 8,722 liters. Well, hold up, 8,780 liters now of grass in this one, and there's nothing else on the field for us to pick up. I did miss a few spots here and there, but oh well, let's go ahead and take this worker off here. They got almost 7,000 liters. Wonder what we got in those other ones, because they've been going a lot longer. These are the 2 new ones I just got. Finished off that field. Now I want to do a little bit of decorating, get set up for a new field setup, because I want to put a road through here. But the thing is, I want to actually leave a little grass patch between the sawmill road over here and a new road over here. So the road's going to run right through where this field is. Unfortunately, that's what I was saying. It's way too close to the sawmill. Now there's one thing I always like to do with this no man's land map, and that is to follow the original path that's here. You can see underneath the grass there's a path back over here in the distance. You can't really see it up close here. Well, I guess you kind of can. So let's go ahead and follow that path as well. That's going to be a little outlined area of where I know I cannot go with the field or the new field I'm about to build. I am saying field as in a singular field. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one big one. Maybe I'll do 2. Still not sure. Okay, this is what I'm gonna go with right here. Just got a little path going down this way. Like I said, I want to leave some greenery here. I'm probably gonna end up planting some trees there a little bit later. Planting some trees, placing some trees, I don't know. And then I got a path going down here. So I was thinking one big field here or 2 and just kind of split down the middle. I do not own all the land over here. You might be able to tell on the mini map, it does split off and go somewhere here. I think I just own up to like right here where the end of the field already is. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a minute. I'm going to have to drive around and draw that field manually with a vehicle because that new road does not show up on the map. That's why. Well, y'all may be wondering why these are all set up like this. Well, just take a look at the thumbnail. Had to put them together to get a nice little thumbnail pic before the sun went down because it's getting pretty close. 59,664 liters of grass in this one. I believe the other one's got like 30-something thousand liters. Let's get it all dumped off over here into this building, making some silage. Probably got a large amount of silage in here, but you know what? It doesn't seem like it's really worth as much money as I thought it used to be. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe I'm not used to dealing with such low numbers. I do know it's taken a very long time to do this work. It's picking up very little amounts, even though that's almost 60,000 liters of grass, but it just seems so low compared to normal farm sim. Whenever I say normal farm sim, I'm talking about some big equipment that I normally use. Normal farm sim for me, that is. Now there's a little bit of an issue here. I only got storage for 2 of them. I don't know. I'm going to bump it all the way up to the back, see if I can put the other 2 in front of these 2. We'll see exactly what happens. Well, you know what? It takes up almost the whole thing, so that's not going to work at all. It will stick out some. Probably just leave them sitting out for now. I do need to get some more storage in. I'll figure that out one day. Not only am I out of storage for those forage wagons, also out of storage for tractors. Ooh, that's not looking good. I'm going to go ahead and go through and delete these fields 3, 4, and 5 here, then go ahead and make another one. You can see my person right here. We're going to drive along, making that course, and then I'll get all these tractors off. And after that course is made, it's time to plow. Now, there will be strips of grass in between these fields that I did not mow or pick up. That's fine. I'll just leave it. And it's just going to be one big old field. And if you're all not sure how to do that and draw a course, you just come in there and hit this little record button, and it's going to draw around the field for me as I drive. That way I know exactly where it needs to go. I do got to be a little careful once I get on the edge of the land, because off to my right, I don't own that next piece of land. All done now. CP3 is what it is. I'll eventually change something around here. Almost a 5-acre field. That's pretty big. That's going to be our biggest one so far. I guess we got one over here that was about an acre, or it should be exactly an acre. This one's 4 acres almost, and then almost a 5-acre field. I just keep getting bigger and bigger, maybe a little bolder with it, and ooh, man, I'm on the line over here. A little worried there. Oh no, I was not paying attention to that line. I was paying attention to this up here. That might not work out too well. We'll see what happens, because I'm going to go ahead and start up a worker here with the plow. I'm actually going to set this up with multiple tools of 4. I only have 2 plows, but I'll go ahead and buy 2 more. We do have 4 tractors, so let's get them all out there and going. Now, whenever you get up to 4 items on there, you're going to have a left 2, a left 1, a right 1, a right 2. Just got to make sure I set them all up correctly. And that is not working. I guess I got to turn on creative field. I thought I'd already emptied this out, but somehow I got 3 liters of grass left in it, and I figured that out. I ended up leaving the drop down on it and left the thing turned on. Let's go ahead and cherish every liter of grass we possibly can by dumping that in there and turning it into silage. I just realized I'm probably an idiot. Well, I realize that a lot, to be honest with you. But I'm looking into the cultivators, and I think I can use a cultivator to make a field, and this thing's 5 meters wide. Not going to do it right now. We'll probably look at that little hack a little later. Either that's a hack or just real life stuff. I don't know. Either way, let's go in here, find our plow that we are using right here. I can see down here, 2 owned. Let's go ahead and buy 2 more of them and get them out on the field as well. Those were $1,200 piece, costing us $2,400. Now, I still got one more tractor sitting out there with a forage wagon. I'll take care of that in a minute. It's all good. I believe this worker says it's going to take about 30 minutes once I get all 4 of them on there, so not too bad. It is getting dark. I probably will go ahead and go to sleep, possibly not. I'm not sure yet. Last forage wagon right here with 33,275 liters of grass. I'm pretty excited to see how much liters of silage we have in there and what that value is. I say I am, but I know it's not going to be much, so I don't really want to look and get all disappointed. All 4 workers now out there on the field and going. Got 1 to my right here, got 2 in front of me. It's all going and going. It's going good. Now it is dark. I think I might let them plow up throughout the night, possibly. That way we can hit a fresh new field early in the morning and make as much progress as possible. One thing that did have me really worried was the border and the edge over here, because I was not paying attention between this field 55 and 54 here. I'm walking on the line right now, and it looks like this border part right here did work out pretty good. We'll see what happens whenever I go to actually harvest this crop or whatever I put on this field, and it's going to be a crop. There's no doubt about that. While that is going on, let's go ahead and top off our semi here with some more diesel and then head out in the woods and do some logging at nighttime. Now it is pretty hard to see at nighttime, but I think I can make it work with a little flashlight and a little bit of headlights from this thing. Didn't make it very far. Looks like we got some blocked by objects already, and that is a huge issue with putting this many workers out here on the field. Knew it was going to happen. Oh well. We'll just pick you up, move you out of the way. That way it kind of unblocks that, and you should probably pick up where you're at here in just a second. Please don't run into each other again, okay? So the big issue with this whole logging at nighttime is not the cutting it down or cutting it up part. It's actually the picking it up part. They're very hard to see on the ground, and that semi doesn't have any lights behind it or beside it or anything like that, just straight in front of it, and they may not be the best. Here's a little tip I try to do anytime I'm cutting down these logs. So yes, I'm using the auto load, but we could pick it up with the tractor and load it. So that's why I'm using the auto load. That's my one rule with auto load. I must be able to load it myself. So the tip is I'll cut a tree down this way, and then I'll try to cut another tree, for example this one right here, down the other direction. That way they're kind of laying beside each other, and that's less driving and less I have to pick up. Well, same amount I got to pick up, but less times I got to hit the button to pick it up. Really just less driving, I guess. It's taken a couple of years, but the first tractor is coming to an end here. Really didn't take a couple of years. It just seems like it's taking forever. Let's get this one out of the way so the rest of them kind of finish. I'll get that plow kind of put away. I don't know. We're running out of room really fast. Now there's a little bit of an issue with that field. I think I'll be able to see it through a map thing, but it's going to be really hard to see at nighttime. Okay, I guess I'm not able to see it through the map thing. I'll show you out there on the field in the dark though. You can see right here in front of me there's little pieces of grass like here, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go through, touch all those up. Probably not right now, probably once the sun comes up though. Not 100% sure when the sun's gonna come up, but let's shoot for 6 a.m. see if it's bright enough for me to see that stuff. You know, let's go 5 just in case. I can always speed up, right? And wow, 5 a.m. is really bright. We got a few things there. What is that? Property maintenance, production costs, wage payments. Wage payments are normal. I probably need to get something in to kind of counteract that. I don't know what kind of solar panels were around in 1951. It's almost time to get out there on the field and start laying down some lime. I want to lay the lime down first so I can see where the planting part gets missed. That did show solid fertilizer as an option there. I don't know if it takes lime or not. I'm not 100% sure. Finished work up there. Let me go ahead and jump over to that and finish up all the extra parts that I got to touch up, like that little strip right there. And I'm sure I got the same thing on the other end of the field as well. Here's the thing. Y'all may be wondering why I let it get so dark, why I skipped the night and everything like that. I do have a rule where I'm going to leave it at 5 times speed. I add a little extra challenge to this. I'm starting to play a little more with the time in my challenges or playthroughs and stuff like that, trying to make it a race against the time. Used to, any other playthrough I would do, I would just leave it at 1 time speed. Once all the work's done, I'd go to sleep. Try to keep it daytime all the time, but this time against me, that's proven to be a little difficult for me at some points, especially on that other series that broke to Millionaire. Looks like this green one right here has the lime in it, 330 liters. Not very much, and we know it's going to blow right through that really fast. That is why I've set it up to automatically refill with the worker. Hopefully I still got it set up that way. I'm going to get this out on the field, get it going. Let's see how much money we burn through, because man, that's going to take a lot of money to do this field. Also, another thing I like to do, and whoa, what is that? See a little dot right there on that CP2. But another thing I like to do is actually take these fields away, or the CP ones away. That way the workers can register the actual field. As you can tell, there's a little bit outside the line on the field. That tends to happen sometimes with the plowing. And I guess I forgot to do it over here. And I think I'm actually missing some on the ground over here as well. Worker off and going, and looks like it is dropping very, very fast in the bottom. Let's hurry up and get that switched over. See if it can stay going or not. Probably going to run out because how slow I am. I have no idea where this stuff is. I think I just got it, but it did just run out. Let's go ahead and top that off. Yeah, if I had to do this every single time, just keep topping it off over and over and over again, this would take forever. That's why I just go ahead and turn on the buy fertilizer, which would also buy fertilizer, but I think it buys the lime as well. It is going to cost a whole lot more doing it this way, but it's going to save me a lot of time. $55 right there for a refill. Yeah, now it's going to cost me a whole lot more than what I can get from buying this stuff over at that multi-fruit buying station. Looks like it's not dropping anymore down there. 330 liters. It's going to stay like that. I was thinking about getting another one out there, but this should go pretty fast. Let's go ahead and get this followed up with the planter, and I really want to get another planter out there as well. Maybe I'll wait and hold off for a second, but that money is dropping really fast. Let's go ahead and get that money going up though while that's dropping, and we'll do that next episode because I'm all out of time here. I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.